Hello and welcome to the ZanderZone with your host, Zander Gabriel. Now this week I have a very special guest, Phillip Archer, the survivor. Phil, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Zander. Thank you for asking. I'm very excited to be here on the ZanderZone.
That's great. I've been trying to get him on for a while, and I've been going through a lot of extra training tactics myself since my debut, and I decided to hit up Phillip Archer for a little bit of extra training here at the IWC's training school. Phil, can you give us a recap of what we trained here today?
Well, today we did a lot of cardio drills to get the blood pumping, get a good sweat going. And then we did a lot of new striking combos and techniques, so we were more well-rounded for our opponents up in the future.
Well-rounded is indeed. Now, I know I lack some striking abilities, which is why I came to you for help, because Bolt was yelling at me. He even hit me a little bit the last match. You saw it. Now, why don't you tell them what I went ahead and gave to you as some training material?
Well, since he's a very good interviewer, he gave me a lot of very, very good communication skills and interviewing skills. So I'm very much so.
You know what? Let's just stop plugging my buttons as much as they're easy to pluck. Now, I did want to ask you. Oh, and you know what? Let's give a shout out here because IWC is actually going to be holding tryouts for their next class now that the recent one just graduated.
Yes, they are.
That is right around the corner. If you're interested, go to our Facebook page at the International Wrestling Cartel. You can message the page itself, but make sure you also give us a like and a follow while you're there.
Yes.
Now, right around the corner, in just less than 2 weeks, I believe, is IWC's 18th Super Indie Tournament.
Exactly. And now that they're finally legal,
it's going to be a banger. Hey, now, Phil, can you go ahead and give me your predictions? For
my predictions. Honestly, I'm either going to say the champion right now, Wardlow, or the returning Josh Alexander, just because they're both really big guys. They're very well-rounded athletes. But on the other hand, you have people like Jonathan Gresham that you can't underestimate. So I feel like former winner. So maybe he can two-time it. I don't know.
Now I know Wardlow is actually only the second person in IWC history. We discussed this today. He's only the second person in IWC's history to win both the IWC Heavyweight Championship and the IWC Super Indie Championship. The other person, Phil, you told me this,
is actually the WWE superstar known as Elias, or otherwise known as the Heavy Metal Jesus, Logan Chulo.
IWC alumni, and along with a lot of other alumni who are also in the Super Indie Tournament, like CM Punk, Johnny Gargano, Cedric Alexander, Tony Nese, Samoa Joe, I believe Christopher Daniels was too.
Yes.
And he will be at this year's Super Indie 18, so make sure you go ahead and buy your tickets now. Now, if you can't attend that live, you can still go to the IWC's Facebook page, check out the live stream there. Phil,
yes.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I hope we can compete in the future. Obviously, as opponents, because my tag team partners go nasty, so that would never be a thing. But just remember, don't drink and drive because you're on the highway to the ZanderZone.